Hey friends, welcome back here to Orlando. Greg Merriweather with John Eads from 9 Sports. It's a rainy day here in Orlando, but of course all that's going to clear out just before game time. And John, you've been following these Tigers and kind of making sure that we're ready for game day.
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty crazy that the turnaround this team's had the past 2 years. The reason why there's so much hype, not a lot of people here tonight, I know, but I promise there's a lot of excitement about this team because what Coach Kelly's done in just 2 years is incredible. And usually when new coaches come in, they like to clean house, bring in a completely new staff, but he opted for continuity with 2 employees, and it's worked out pretty well.
You had such a wave of everything just clicking to, it was a total 180, and everything that could go wrong would go wrong.
LSU football fell on hard times in 2020 and 2021. So something needed to change. Enter Brian Kelly. Oftentimes, a new head coach will clean house and bring in his own staff, especially for positions in the recruiting department. That left some of Coach O's leftover employees in an unclear position.
Myself, several other staff members, we walked into the building every morning knowing, hey, every day's an interview, and you got to do what you've got to do to make sure this program takes the next step forward.
You know, honestly, I did not know I was going to be retained. I was just working like every day.
Well, both JR and Will were eventually retained. Now they've taken this opportunity and ran with it.
Despite that, when Brian Kelly got here, they held that first recruiting class together as a whole. And of course, now you're seeing the fruits of that with Will Campbell and Emory Jones and everybody else that was in that recruiting class.
JR and Will were both recognized for all of their hard work recently. Belton was named to 247sports.com's 30 under 30 list for college football, and Redmond won Player Personnel Director of the Year in 2022. But they're both quick to shine the spotlight right back on the team.
The cool thing about an award like that is it's really a team award. You know, not one person in this building lifts, you know, the entire boat per se. You know, all boats rise when everybody works hard together.
As cool as that is, honestly, I think preparing my staff and being a part of a program like LSU to hopefully win the national championship is the ultimate goal.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see if these recruiting efforts could eventually lead to a national championship. Reporting in Baton Rouge, I'm John Eads for WAFB 9 Sports.
All right, so John, you know, it's very rare that you get a program that wins a national championship and then kind of goes on a downcline. I guess we're kind of that roller coaster that's making its way back up.
Yeah, I'd say so. And obviously you had COVID in there, so that kind of, you know, threw things for a loop a little bit. But top 10 battle, a lot of optimism from last year's season, and this is a great test right here to continue to build that excitement for this season.
And we will see. It's going to be a happening indeed. We'll send it back to Baton Rouge. Our Jacques Doucet has found a very interesting friend with a very interesting haircut coming up.